Hello. It's been a while. It's been a week. And it's time for an update, even though I am not too excited to give one. Because to be honest, I have fallen off the sugar diet bandwagon. And I've eaten high fat foods, processed foods, whatever I want, entire bags of chips, just a mess. It's just been a mess. And I feel like crap. I've gained back a couple pounds. And yeah, it's not great. But I want to be honest and real about this because I know I'm not the only one who struggles with binge eating and having this tendency. I was just really hoping that the sugar diet will help, because if I'm consuming tons of carbs with no fat, yeah, I might be kind of binging or eating a lot of food, but it shouldn't have the same negative effects as if I was just eating junk, like carbs, fat mixed together, all the mixed macros. And yes, of course, binge eating, we should just address the root cause of that. But that's a complex topic, and I think this is a way to kind of control it, is by controlling the type of food that you're putting in your body. And of course, I also need to address the reason behind it, but that's in a whole other topic. So anyway, it wasn't great this past week, and I really want to reset and try again because I really felt good on this sugar diet. And thankfully, my buddy Emma, she gave a response to my video with some advice, some input, and I want to thank her so much for taking the time and providing some suggestions. So thank you, Emma. Thanks for helping us and being a leader in this experiment movement. I love what you're doing and I admire it. So thank you so much for that video. I'll link it below, and her handle is Eat Like Emma. So one of the things she suggested, which I hadn't tried yet, is to look at your protein intake, because I've never really paid attention to it on the sugar diet. At least I was looking at fat intake, of course, but not the protein, and it just never occurred to me to lower the protein. Everything you hear about in the dieting world, it's like protein is king. It's like, get as much protein in as you can. Protein helps you lose weight. It's satiating. Protein is just this miracle macro, right? I remember when I actually paid a lot of money to hire a personal trainer for 6 months to help me lose weight, and it involved tracking your macros, calories, steps, exercising, and oh my gosh, the amount of protein you had to eat is ridiculous. It was like over 100 grams a day. Oh, so hard to do, and I put all this effort in 6 months and barely lost any weight. How frustrating is that? So it's programming, right? Like when I hear lower the protein, it's like the little voice is like, what? Like, that's crazy. And I think a lot of people react the same way. They're like, no, protein's great. You can't have too much. No, that's not real. So we have to kind of turn off that little program and have an open mind. Like, maybe for some of us, protein does not help with weight loss. There's only one way to find out. You've got to try it for yourself. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, of course, have the fat near zero, like the added fat, let's say, and then also look at the protein. So I like one of Emma's ideas. She suggested, like, if we make a smoothie with added sugar in the morning, and I was doing that, but I was eating like a liter, like a huge amount of it. She suggested splitting that smoothie in two, so that you have those sugars, those like table sugars, out of the smoothie for calories and energy, but then you have less fruit, which does come with protein and other nutrients and everything. So I like that idea, and honestly, I do well on, sorry, it's getting really hot in here. I do well on sugar, like pure sugar, hard sugar. In fact, like when I find myself eating a lot of candy, I can sense my metabolism speeding up almost. Like because I get like I don't know how to describe it, but it just feels like things are ramping up. So yeah, gonna try that, and yeah, I'll track my protein intake. I think she suggested keeping under 20 grams. That's cool, because like my plan here is become lean and then build up the muscles, and then you can add in those low-fat protein options to build again. But right now I'm not trying to build. I want all of my body to focus on losing that fat, especially around my midsection. It is so uncomfortable. So yeah, I'm gonna try that, and I will keep you all updated. I'm going to do a little mini challenge, but I gotta time it right, because life happens, right? Like for example, this weekend there's like a county fair going on, and there's Father's Day, and I'm just like, I don't think I should start it with these events and gatherings happening. I think it's going to be too difficult with temptations and everything. So my plan is during the week I can try maybe 3 days or something like that. And honestly, I am pumped up again. I'm excited. I'm motivated to get back in, especially after my crappy eating week. I'm like, ew, I feel ew. The weight just feels ew. I feel bloated. So yeah, I'm ready to dive back in. And another thought I had too, it seems like the sugar diet community is going a little crazy right now, where at least there's people falling off the sugar diet, or you know, really against it, or ideas have been changing, and there's just a flurry of opinions out there. And I just wish that people, I'm gonna say this really nicely, would stop acting like know-it-alls. I see so many people coming on YouTube and just telling the camera, this is how you do it, this is the way. And I kind of want to say, maybe for you, right, truck? Maybe for you. But those global like statements, those everyone is going to work for everyone's statements, it's just not right. I just wish people had, I'm something in my eye now, wish people had a little bit of humility when coming on here and sharing messages, and just sharing their own experiences and what worked for them. And I hope viewers too, people watching these videos, know that or understand that you've got to try it for yourself. You got to try it for yourself. That's why some people are having crazy good results doing this sugar diet this way and that way, and maybe someone like I am not having good results, which I've shared about in other videos. So you got to try it for yourself. And everyone's so unique. Everyone's background is unique, and I wish people would just like, anyway, we can't change people, but yeah, so I will hop on in a couple days and start my mini challenge. Feel free to follow along, and please share in the comments your experience. I want to thank, a lot of the comments have been so motivating and encouraging, which is why I was like about making the video, this video sharing, that I totally failed on the sugar diet, despite some really positive, uplifting comments. But you know, it's real life, kind of go up and down, right? And I'm on my way back up. Also, there was another comment saying that I should look at the camera and speak to the audience, but you know what, I tried that and I wasn't able to think clearly, but I will continue to work on that. I'm just not used to talking to a camera, and for some reason talking this way is easier. I don't know why, but I will work on that. And yeah, this is all new to me too, this recording stuff, but I'm happy to share even for my own diaries. And all right, thanks for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day.